a very big array. Suppose I have an integer array of some 10 elements. Okay. Now suppose I want to read all the elements. Okay. For I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, read the elements. Okay. I want to read each element of the array. Okay. Display all the elements of the array. For I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, printf. Okay. Print all the values, comma, x of I. And this is x of I. In scanf also it is x of I. Okay. Now let us execute this program. What is I is missing? Okay. Execute the program and input 10 values. Give some 10 values. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All the 10 values are displayed. Now, I want to execute the program again. I want to execute the program again. So what happens? Again, I have to give 10 values. Again, I have to give. Okay? Again, I have given the values. Suppose I want to execute the program again I have to give the values. This is because you are taking the input from the standard input device and displaying on the standard output device. Okay, what is the standard input device? What is that? Where from I am taking the input? That is, I am taking the input from keyboard. Okay. Similarly, the standard output device is that is monitor, or you can also call it as a screen. Okay. So where these standard input output devices do not store the values. Once the program execution is over, all the values are gone. Okay. So suppose I have to input 100 values. Every time I execute the program, should I enter 100 values? Okay. Similarly, whatever the 100 values I have displayed, they are not saved anywhere. They are gone. So, how do you take the input? How to take the input from a file? Or how to store the input, store the output, how to store the input to a file. Why from a file and to a file? Because file contents are stored in the hard disk, in the disk or hard disk. That means the contents will persist They will remain until the file is deleted. Until the file is deleted. The file contents are stored in the disk. The contents will persist until the file is deleted. So, why not taking input from a file? So, why not taking input values from a file, because the file contents are available anytime, instead of standard input device. Instead of standard input device. Similarly, why not storing output to a file instead of standard output device. Instead of displaying them on the standard output device. So this is possible with file operations. So files. And what are the different operations you can have? What are the different content you can store in a file? Okay. So the files you can categorize them as binary files, which store, what do you mean by binary? Binary means 0 and 1 values. Okay. Binary files store 0 and 1 values. Or text files. Text file means it can store characters. Okay. Which can store characters. Your readable characters. Okay. So to do this, we have number of library functions, like you have scanner for reading from the standard input device, that is keyboard. A variation of that, fscanf. Fscanf means take the input from file. Take the input from the file. Okay. Similarly, what are the other input statements? Fgetters. What is getters for? For the strings. Strings from the file. Okay. Similarly, fgetchar. What is the fgetchar for? Character. Character from the file. To read the character from the file. Okay. You have one more fread. We don't use this, but this function is there. Okay. These are all for the taking the input from the user. Similarly, what are the output statements, output functions? Output functions are, so what is the standard output function? It is printf. Okay. What is the file version of this? fprintf. Fprintf is for display into the file or store into file. Store the output into a file. Store output into file. Okay. Similarly, what are the other functions? fputs for to store the strings into a file. Store strings into file. Okay. Similarly, fputchar. Putchar is for store characters one character at a time into 5. Okay, similarly you also have f write. We will not see this, but this function also exists. Okay, so these are the different functions we can use to take the input from the file or to display the or to store the output data into a file. Okay, so for all this, how you have to do these file operations, all these file operations require some steps. The first step is you can create file, you can open existing file, you can open an existing file, you can read or write into a file. Okay, then you have to, once all these operations are over, close the file. Okay, these are the steps you have to follow for file operations. If the file is not existing, create the file. If the file is already existing, open the file. Then once it is opened, you can perform read and write operations. Once all the operations are completed, you have to close the file.